All right, all right. Welcome back, people. Welcome back. Hey, if you're not subscribed, please do so. Throw a thumbs up and let me know how you like the channel. All right? There's a free PDF in Spanish and in English you can download in the description. Go ahead and perform some problems. Give it to your class. Give it to your kids. Give it to yourself. And then come on back and do some math with me, all right? All right? This is graphing versus equal values method. This is a partner activity. There's a form A and a form B. All right? So here's form A where they ask us to graph it. On form B, they'd ask us to solve it using the equal values method. So I'm going to graph it. This has a y-intercept of positive 6. Notice there's no number in front of x. That means there's a 1x. 1 as a fraction is 1 over 1 because we need rise over run. So up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Woo! Just like that. All right, now I'm going to draw that line. Make sure you're accurate with these lines, my people. This is muy importante. Very accurate. All right, I'm going to put arrows on the end because it goes on forever. Okay, now I'm going to graph the other line. The other line has a y-intercept of 3 and a slope of negative 2 over 1. So down 2 over 1. Down 2 over 1. I like to do the pattern a few times. Get a good line here. And look at there. I think we got us a point of intersection. I think we do. That point of intersection looks to be negative 1 comma 5. So my answer is negative 1 comma 5, right? The x is negative 1, the y is 5. Okay, all right. And then I'm going to go find my partner's answer when they're done with their side. And they should match. Okay, now in the second problem, my partner's going to do it by the graphing method. I'm going to do it by the equal values method. So the equal values method is very, very clear. It says if you have y equals with two equations, then if y equals this and y equals this, then this y value is the same number. So these expressions should also be the same number. So I'm going to take 4x minus 1 and set it equal to 2x plus 5. And now I'm going to solve this equation for x. Inverse operation of plus 2x is minus 2x. So I'm going to move that over. Simplify means perform operations like addition, subtraction, blah, blah, blah. Now I'm going to move my constant term, that minus 1, over to the other side. That's a plus 1. Negative 6x equals 6. And then I just go ahead and divide by that number in front of x. Because that gives me 1x, and that was my goal. What does 1x equal? Looks like a negative 1. Okay. Now I'm going to go right here, and I'm going to find my y. So instead of x, I'm going to put negative 1. I'm going to go ahead and simplify this. That's negative 2 plus 5. That is 3. So my final answer needs to be in the form of an ordered pair. So negative 1 comma 3. Ooh, and then I'm going to check my answer with my partner. Okay, then I get to do a graphing method again. Okay, this has a y-intercept of 4, right there. And then I go down 2 and over 3 in the positive. Just like that. I'm going to graph it. Make sure, again, you're accurate. Shoot it all the way through. There's that. And there's that. Now I'm going to go ahead and graph the other line. The other line has a y-intercept of negative 2. Looks like I'm going to go up 1 over 3. I like, ooh, right there. See, I like that. I like when I'm applying my slope of the second line and I hit the other line. That tells me very accurately where that point of intersection is. There's no guessing. Oh, that is a nice looking line. Little double image right there. Okay, now I'm going to find the point of intersection. Looks like the x value is 6 and the y value is 0. Okay, not bad, kiddos, not bad. Let it go. Okay, I'm back to equal values method. So I went to the back side. So set these equal to each other. So I'm going to set my rules equal to each other, my mx plus b's. Okay, I'm going to inverse operation. Don't let fractions get you all upset. It's all right. Just add it to both sides. That's the inverse of subtracting, is adding. Ooh, this is crazy. This goes to 0. This goes to 0. You end up getting 3 equals negative 4. There's no variables left. So that means it's either the same line, infinite points of intersection, or they're parallel lines, no point of intersection. Because this is not true. 3 does not equal negative 4. That is not true. These lines are parallel, so no x will ever make it true. So there is no solution. Okay? So if all your variables drop out and you get a contradiction, that means it's not true. When the numbers are done and the numbers do not equal each other, that means they're parallel, no point of intersection. And they'll never be the same, right? All right, let's graph this. Let's graph this. This has a y-intercept of 5 and a slope of up 5 over 1. I can also go down 5 and over 1 in the negative, right? A negative 5 over negative 1 is the same as positive 5 over positive 1. If you put it in the calculator, you would see that. So I'm going to graph this thing. Woo! All right, that's a steep line. That's a steep line. Oh, this one's in standard form. Okay, so we got to find the x and the y-intercept. To find the x-intercept, I let y be 0 and divide 24 by 3. That's 8, 0. That's right down. To find the y-intercept, I let x be 0 and divide 24 by negative 6. I solve the equation for y. That is a solution for that, right? All ordered pairs are solutions. And that gives me negative 4. It's right there. Oh, this one's going to be tricky. This one's going to be tricky. All right. Let me make sure I got that right. 8, negative 4. 5 and 5. Okay. Just want to make sure. It looks like we have a point of intersection. I hope it's a nice one. Right there. And right there. Looks like our point is negative 2, comma, negative 5. Okay? So right there. Negative 2, comma, negative 5. And it looks like that works. So we're good. We're good. You know how I know? Because I substituted in and check it. So look at this. If I take that x value of negative 2 and put it right there, right? See how I get negative 5, which is the y value right there? Here, when I put the negative 2 in for x and then the negative 5 in for y, now when I simplify that, it should equal 24. And it does. That's how I know I got it right. Okay, last one, party people, last one. Okay, so equal values method. So I'm going to take negative x plus 9 and set it equal to 4 plus 2/3 x. Don't let it upset you that they put the x and the constant on opposite sides. That's all right. Still going to move those x's over. So I'm going to do that. I got to use my calculator on this one. So I'm going to do negative 1 minus 2 divided by 3. Cannot use that answer, so math frac. Negative 5/3. That's the number I'm going to use. Negative 5/3 x plus 9 equals 4. Now I'm going to move that 9 over. Positive 9 on this side becomes a negative 9 on the other side of the equal symbol. This goes to 0. Okay, now I'm going to divide by the negative 5 over 3, or you can multiply by the reciprocal. Both work. All right, just make sure that when you divide by a fraction, you got to put that operation in parentheses. You want the calculator to do it properly. So I wanted to do that math first and then do negative 5 divided by that. negative 5 divided by negative 5 divided by 3. See that? We get 3. Ooh, nice number. X equals 3. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and take that number. I'm going to put it here. That to me looks easier. So y equals negative. Now I'm going to put that 3 in where I see an x, plus 9. Y equals 6. So my final answer is 3, 6. Okay, kiddos, good work, good work. That was fun. All right, stay strong. Talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe and like.